I don't think I've met a person that doesn't want to be more productive. I don't think that I've met one single person that doesn't want to get more done, that doesn't want to have more hours in a day. You want to have more hours in the day. You want to be more productive. You want to get more things done faster and better. And the best way to do that is to become more productive. And I will teach you exactly how to do it in this video. There was a point in my life, around 2 years ago, where I was extremely down bad. I was doing all the bad habits. I was playing video games every single day, going to sleep really late, watching Twitch. I was watching Twitch. I was on Discord every single day. I was using Instagram, TikTok. I was spending 12 hours on TikTok a day. 12 hours on TikTok a day, playing video games, watching Twitch, and on top of that, getting 5 hours of sleep a night. My life was really horrible. Do you think I was productive? Do you think that I did my homework for the summer? The whole summer, I was procrastinating. I was thinking, oh, bro, I should start this homework. And I was getting like motivated and then, yeah, let's do it. I will finish it. I will be the first one to finish it. I would write like a few sentences. I would do like a few exercises. And then motivation is gone. That dopamine boost is gone. Go back to play video games. And I would do that like weekly. I would say, yeah, this week I will start. This week I will do the most work I've ever done in my life. And the next day, wake up late, play video games, watch TikTok, not doing anything. Where was all that productivity? Where were all those words that I was telling myself? I was never productive. I would always end up doing a summer's worth of work, the work that I had to do in the whole summer in 2.5 months. I did it in 1 week. 2 months worth of work in 1 week. I never finished my work. But one day I just realized, bro, I need to get my shit together. I need to do something with my life. I need to learn. I need to improve myself. And I did. And I've learned to be more productive. And now I've never had so much work done so fast. Before that, when I would get homework, I would always do it the night before. I would get like math homework for the weekend. I had like 20 exercises that I should have done in the weekend. They were designed so that I would do them in the weekend. That's why there were so many. And I would end up doing it the night before that day. The teacher would check our homeworks, and I was doing it while he was checking our homeworks because I didn't finish it the night before. I would go to sleep late. My sleep would be bad because all that blue light. I would sleep less, be less focused, and it was like a downward spiral. But now when I get homework, I finish it the day after I get it. I finish it a week before it should have been done because I'm 100 times more productive. I can focus 100 times more than I did a year ago. And I will teach you exactly how to do that. The first step that you should do, step 0 of the way, is that you have to find something that to work on. You can't be productive without something to work on. Without actually thinking what you will do, you will end up not doing anything. You will end up procrastinating because you don't really know what to do. And I know this tip sounds stupid, but unless you say it out loud what you have to do, you won't do it. You will procrastinate. You will just not do it. You will realize way too late that you had to do it, that you should have done it earlier. So genuinely, before you start like a work session, say out loud what you should do, what you will do in that session. I will work on my homework. I will work on my business. I will read. I will work out. Say the thing that you will want to accomplish in that block. That way you will train your mind into thinking, oh, I will put all my focus into this. I will think only on this. I will not think of that random girl that messaged me. I will not think of that one TikTok that my friend sent me. I will only focus on this. I told myself, okay, for this hour I will read. This hour I will study. This hour I will work out. and you will focus only on that. I really I really understand that it sounds stupid. It sounds pointless. But unless you do that, you will not be productive. You need to find the thing that you will be working on. And now that you figure out what you want to do, let's say you want to do homework, you have to take it one thing at a time, one task at a time. Don't work 5 minutes on your homework on this exercise, then do 10 minutes of research on other thing, and do 20 minutes on other homework that you have for another time, then go back to the first task, like the 5 minutes task, and do 10 minutes on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You will divert your attention, and your mind will be like lost in everything. You go from one task to the other, and while you're doing the second task, your mind will be thinking of the first task. Then if you jump from the second task to the third, your mind, while doing the third task, will be thinking of the second and the first task. It won't fully concentrate on the third task. Okay, the first task that you do, you just do it. It's 100% of your attention. If you go to the second task without finishing the first one, it will be 50-50. Then if you open, like if you go to other projects, if you do other homework, it will be 33 to every single one of them. Maybe it will be 50, 25, 25, but it won't be 100% compared to the first task. But of course, if the task takes 5 minutes to do, of course, do it, then go to the second task. Actually finish the first task and then go to the second. But if it takes half an hour, don't spend 5 minutes on that, then spend 10 minutes on two other stuff, then 5 minutes on the other stuff, and then go back and do 20 minutes on the first task. No. You have to finish it. It takes 30 minutes, okay, do it in 30 minutes. Finish it in 30 minutes. And of course, there are exceptions. If you say, let's say, if you work on your business in the first hour of the day, like you wake up, then you work for an hour. That's what you do. You do that and you have 5 minutes remaining to do a 20-minute task. Either don't start it or start it, do as much work as you can in those 5 minutes, and the next time that you work on your business, start with that and finish that. Don't start another task because your mind will be all over the place. If you start something, finish it. You have to do homework and you have 20 exercises. You start with the first one, you finish it completely. You don't half-ass it, you don't do half of it, then go to the next one. You finish it completely. So your mind will not be thinking about it. Don't jump from task to task. Do one, finish it, even if it takes an hour, finish it, and then go to the next task. Don't start editing a video, then at the middle of that, go and do like a thumbnail. Then after you finished with the thumbnail, you go and write a script, and while writing a script, you remember, oh, I was editing, and you go back to editing. Don't do that. You start editing, you finish it, you export it, and then you go to the next one. That way your mind will be focusing 100% on the task that you're doing right now, instead of putting half of your attention into that task that you're doing right now, and half on the task that you were doing before that. Finish it and then go to the next task. And the second tip is to implement deep work. There's this amazing book called Deep Work that you should genuinely go and read it right now. It will change the way that you see working and the way you'll see productivity. And deep work is like sets at the gym. The more, the better, and the bigger. The more you do deep work, you will see that the more effective it is, and you will see that the better that the thing that you're doing gets. If you put 1.5 hours of deep work, it takes like 30 minutes to get into the flow. Then after that, it will be like from this to this. It will be a huge difference. And deep work is like combos in a game. You know the games where there's a guy fighting, and if he punches like an X amount of guys in a minute, his combo will go up. Like you punch a guy, and then you have to punch the second one so you don't lose the combo. To reach combo 30 of punches, you have to hit 30 guys. And if you don't keep hitting guys, your combo will, like, you will lose the combo. If you fight 30 guys, you get 30 combo. then if you don't go and fight the 31st guy, your combo will be gone. But if you do, the combo will go up. It's the same with deep work. If you start working, the more minutes that you spend working on that one single task, no distractions, no checking email, no looking at your phone, no notifications, the more that you spend on that task, the more that you're focused on that task, the combo will get higher. Your focus combo, your deep work combo will go higher as minutes go by. And after you've reached like a 30-minute combo, after you've reached combo 30, you will see that you will get like an XP boost. You will get like a boost in your attention in the way that you will be working. The deeper, the better. The more you dig into it, the more you spend focusing on that one task, the deeper you will get and the more rewarding you will get. And it's explained beautifully in the book Deep Work. You should read it. It will change your life, bro. That's why it's better to focus only one task at a time. That's why I'm telling you to not switch from one task to the other. Because if you spend your attention, if you put your attention into one task and then you finish it and then you go to the next one, the combo will build up. The combo will get higher. An hour spent editing a video with no breaks will be better than 2 hours editing the same video with breaks in between. It takes time to get into the flow. It takes time to reach that point where you just focus on that thing and that thing only. It's the same at the gym. It takes time to warm up the muscle. It takes time to get like, after a point of working out, after like half an hour, it almost feels like it's easier to do the exercise just because you're warmed up. That's it. And the third productivity tip that I have is to schedule your day. This I never did. I never scheduled my day. I would always wake up and go with the flow. Go and do what I felt like doing. And 9 times out of 10, it was watching TikTok. It was playing video games. It was watching YouTube. I was never productive because I was always choosing the easiest option. It's a day-night difference from the way I act now compared to the way I was acting 2 years ago. When I would get a project 2 years ago, I would procrastinate. I would not do it until the last minute. I would do homework the break before the class that I had homework for. Because I would never do it on time. I would never take the time and do it when I had the free time. I would always push it off for as much time as possible. That's why I was doing homework the night before, the day that I had that homework for. That's why I was doing my summer break homework in the last week. Because in the last week I woke up and I was like, I have to do this. Summer is over. School starts in a week. I have to work on this. I have to do this. And I didn't do it in the whole summer. I have to do it now. And do you think that I was finishing it? Of course not. Do you think I was doing it like happy and not stressed? Of course not. I was extremely stressed. And the quality of my work, the quality of the homework was really bad because I was skipping the hard exercises that actually required me to think. I was only doing the easiest ones just to make it seem that I did most of the work. And compare that to now, where if I get a project, I finish it as soon as possible. I schedule my time so that I do it in the best time possible, and I never have to rely on my motivation. I never have to think, I didn't do it. I never have to stay up late the night before to do a project because I procrastinated and I pushed it off. I never have to do that because I do the work that I have on time. I do it before time, actually. Now when I get homework, especially math homework, I do it the day that I get the homework on. I get the homework, I get home, or maybe at school, and do the homework that day. 2 years ago, I would get homework, say, I have homework, nice, and do it the night before. Now I do it the night after I get homework. And as I said, I never have to go to sleep late because I have time, I'm productive. And trust me, it's worth to take 2 hours of your day to make a timetable that will make the rest of your life 10 times more productive. Don't you want your next years to be 10 times more productive? Of course you want to. You have to do one and stick to it. Don't do one and say, oh, that's nice, I have a timetable, yo, I'll be so productive, and end up not doing it. Don't do it like a short dopamine boost. Don't do it for that little dopamine boost. Do it to actually use it. Do it to actually get things done. Don't do it and forget about it in a day. Look at it every single morning that you wake up. Look at it every single time that you don't know what to do. If you don't do anything, you will choose the easiest option. If you wake up and you don't know what to do, and you have two options to either get out of bed and start your day productively, or sit in bed and watch TikToks. Of course, you're gonna choose the easiest options. Of course, you're gonna do the easiest one. You don't want to do the hard things, but if you have a timetable, you know, okay, at this time I wake up, and if I don't follow this, then my timetable will be fucked. And that will be your motivator. And if you do this timetable, if you actually do it and not copy saying, oh, I'll do it another time. If you actually do it and stick with it, you will have the freedom to choose what activities in what order to do. You will choose, okay, I wake up, then I go to the gym, then I do homework, then I read, then I do this other thing. And you will have the ability to choose the best schedule for you. You will be able to change it. You'll do the timetable and you will think, oh, at this time I'm not as productive. At this time all my energy is gone and I don't really have anything to do. And usually at this time is when I waste time. And you swap that activity to actually relax. You will have the freedom to put the hardest activities first thing in the morning so that you use all your energy into things that matter. That's why school starts early. That's why school starts at 8 a.m. Because at that time you have the most attention. They want you to put the most attention into school. That's why after school, all your energy levels are gone. All of your attention is gone. All of your motivation is gone. School drained you of that attention, of that energy. That's why it's the first thing in the morning. In my country, there are schools that start in the afternoon. They start at like 1 p.m. And the kids that go to that time are never paying attention in school. They're never doing their homework. They just don't pay attention because they've put their attention into things in the morning. And when they go to school, their attention is gone. They don't have attention left. They don't have that thing that makes them pay attention. That's why if you're not in the school system, you will have full freedom to shape your day, to be as productive as possible. And you can change your timetable. It's not set in stone. Do one, and you will see that your life will change forever. You will become 100 times more productive if you actually stick to it. If you enjoyed the video, scroll down and click on the subscribe button, bro. It will help both of us, especially you. And go and watch this video right now. See you later. Mwah.